Hi everybody, welcome to the Scott Show. We are talking about NXT on USA. Just a heads up, so it is NXT on USA, but the second hour of this week's show was on WWE Network. Next week, it will be 2 hours live on USA Network. It also starts out the Wednesday Night War. I know Thursday is going to be busy for me, and I did kind of take a little bit of Thursday off because I had some other paid duties to do, but what I'm going to do now is enjoy and talk about NXT on USA. A day late, maybe even $1 short, but we'll make it happen anyway. So, just a heads up, we're going to go right to the first match on NXT on USA. We're going to just talk about the matches, not any of the other stuff that went on, just because I want to get to the action on this show. And 9 minutes, 9 seconds, Dominic Djokovic, or however you say his name, I'll probably mess it up a whole bunch of times. Dominic. We'll probably, if Mysterio didn't have one already, we'd probably just call him Dominic, honestly. He faced off against Keith Lee. Keith Lee at 6'3", 300 something. Dominic at 6'7". They pushed that to start. That's how I remember it 2 days later. Keith Lee wins the match. What a great match. If you guys are in cage match, like it and give it a big rating, because this match deserves a big rating. It was really great. Keith Lee is a phenomenal star. He will be a star. And this is the match that sets aside what's going to happen next week when you have the Wednesday Night War. And this week, it just sets aside what NXT is compared to the other show. And I'll talk about the other show at the AEW Dynamite. Starts Wednesday, TNT. It's still not something that I'm completely sold on. But we'll get there because I'm going to give that I'm going to give it a preview and a review, just because it's the first week. Actually, I'll give it like a month review anyway. All right, so that's the first match, and by all means, that match already blew out of the water anything that AEW will do next week. They better bring the greatest show they've ever had. The second match, Dakota Kai and Tenora? Yeah. You need to change your name in the wrestling ring, because then somebody, not catchy enough. But Dakota Kai wins the match in 2 minutes and 42 seconds. Dakota Kai, I can say that a few times, and it's a good name. The other one, it was a fair match. Dakota Kai is trying, getting a nice push, trying to, keep things happening. And we'll see if that's the way that it goes. It would be nice to see good things. Next, we had the street fight. This ended the NXT on USA show. It was Matt Riddle and Killian Dane, also known as Big Damo from Defiant, or What Culture Pro Wrestling Days. The guy is freaking huge, very hairy. So that there's that. Matt Riddle, of course, wrestling barefoot. Not too many people do that. So Matt Riddle wins the match, wins the street fight, and will go on to face Adam Cole at the next NXT event, which will be awesome. I'm excited to see Riddle and Cole, as they will be fighting next week. Rhea Ripley to face, she defeated Kanan Carter. Some of these names I'm not familiar with, but I am familiar with Ripley, as she is a dynamo in the ring. Awesome professional wrestler, and really super excited to see her win the match. 2 minutes, 36 seconds. Tag team match, you had Everrise, Chase Parker, and Matt Martell faced off against Danny Burch and Orny Lorcan. The only problem I have with this Burch and Lorcan team is I wish that they would give them a name. They already did the other team, Everrise, which is a cool name. Parker and Martel, they look good in the ring. Give this other team a name, and I think it would be good. I just want to see something good come out of it. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, folks. I'm super excited. And we'll just go from there. Birch and Larkin win the match in 6 minutes and 24 seconds, which again was why they need a team name to begin with. They are phenomenal wrestlers. In the singles match in the semi-main event, the penultimate match, you had Cameron Grimes, who looks like they're going to give a nice little push to, defeat Raul Mendoza. I don't know too much about either one, but they look good. It was a good match, and we'll see what happens with Grimes in the future. I think good things. I don't see epic fail in that kid's future. Let's just say that. And in the 6-man tag team main event, you had Imperium, Alexander Wolf, Fabian Aichner, and Bartel face off against Kushida and his two mystery opponents. And who were they? Breezango. I don't see how you can mix together Kushida and Breezango. I was really glad to see him because I do like Tyler Breeze. I think he's just amazing. And he did have that great match against Jushin Thunder Liger a long time ago. And Fandango, he's also great. I just didn't see how, that was a great team together. I wasn't sold on that. Kushida, I think they need to give him a little bit more time. Give him something to do that will move him forward. And I know they put him on 205 Live, but now they're going to put him, looks like they're going to put him against Walter, the big behemoth guy, Austrian giant. And it'll be interesting. So, Fandango and Kushida defeated Imperium. It's what it is. It was 11:06 in the match. Wasn't too excited about the ending here, but we do know how it's going to go down next week. You have the women's match for the title. You have the World Championship match for the title with Cole and Riddle. And you also have the tag team match between the Street Profits and the Undisputed Era. Those three matches, along with some others that they'll throw out there. And we'll see where we get Kushida and Walter. And hopefully they can keep their guys healthy, running every week and giving it their all. It's going to be a war, folks. AEW and NXT, it's going to be a war. Now, I do have some other little things I need to just chat about for a second. First of all, Raw is going to get new announcers. It'll be very interesting. Vic Joseph is the main announcer on Raw, along with Jerry Lawler and another guy Dio Madden, I think his name is. Interested to see where they're going to take Raw. SmackDown looks like it's going to be the big show, which it will be Brock Lesnar and Kofi Kingston next week to start it on the 4th. Also, you'll have Shane McMahon and Kevin Owens on the 4th. Hopefully that'll dive in a little bit to their pay-per-view 2 days later. But we'll just see what happens there. So, Hell in a Cell will happen. It's Bray Wyatt and Seth Rollins in the cell. I think it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to a lot of fun here on thescottshow.com. Here with the Wednesday Night War, I will have highlights from both shows next Thursday. And I will see you guys then on thescottshow.com. So check us out. Like, share, subscribe, send us whatever you want. And we will be good. Have a great day. Catch you here real soon.